Good afternoon, brothers and sisters, boys and girls. It is 1 p.m. Central Standard Time on December 29th, 2021. And since yesterday, we've had a couple of C flares. We had one decent-sized M flare. It was a M1.89. And we did have our C flare. It was a C706. And then in the middle of the afternoon, kind of snuck in there, and we got a M1.62. And then right before the day switched over, actually, yeah, no, that actually is right in the middle of today. We did have at 4 o'clock in the morning, 4:20, a C4. And then the sun kind of calmed right down. It looks like the sunspot's starting to cool down and as it's going around the limb. But let's go take a look at LASCO. It's looking like we don't have anything much to worry about. The big ones we were looking at, the big sunspots that were developed, they're not doing anything special. So hopefully it stays that way as it goes around the corner, and we ain't got to worry about that one. But let's go take a look at some fun pictures. Over here at Space Weather Prediction Center, we are over here. This is LASCO C2, this is LASCO C3, and as you can see, I kind of got to start it off with some friends. Yeah, here's the head of the bird, here's his wings, and there's his tail. It's a very interesting looking one. Same here, you got the head, the tail, and then the wings. Pretty interesting stuff, but why don't we go ahead and bring this up a little bit and see what we can find on there. So we started off with that one there, and we do see a little bit of coronal mass ejection. Don't really see them coming our way specifically, but if there is any that comes with it, it's not going to be anything major from what I've seen. But oh, looks like we got another one right here, disc saucer shaped. It looks like we're at the starting of some kind of a coronal mass ejection. Whoa, what's this guy? That's a very interesting shaped one, isn't it? Almost like a baseball bat with the large end right here, and it's like he's going that's how does he fly like that? That's kind of awkward, isn't it? I think that's an awkward one. But I have been seeing him a lot lately. Oh, look at this guy. How you doing? Now for those that want to say, yeah, that's a planet or some form of a moon, well, how did he show up in 12 minutes and then disappear 12 minutes later? I don't know. And then for those of you that are familiar with the TR3B, here he is right here. Not sure if this is like the typical saucer type one, if you will. Kind of like not quite the disc, but more rounded, almost like Flight of the Navigator type. Almost like these two were like right here next to each other, but this is definitely the TR3B, and then this is another one right here. So that's a pretty interesting thing to see that they're that close together. I don't think I've seen them that close before. They're normally not like that. That's pretty close. So as we go, oh, yep, here we go. Uh-oh, here we go. See right here? Now let's look at this. They're starting to get sneaky. So we see it come over here like this, right? So normally the Borg cube is right here and he's projecting, but look up here. He's actually up top now. Look at him here. Either that or when he projected out, he actually hit this one. But I think this is him right here. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking they're starting to move the direction in which they're projecting. Kind of throw us off a little bit. But yeah, there's definitely one right there. Ooh, this is some fun stuff. Yeah, a difference of, what, 12 minutes only. So they just, boop, just long enough. Just long enough. That's a decent little plasma burp, if you will. The sun's got a little hand, what do you call it? Ingestion. Not very happy. And I know we got another one. Oh, there's one right here. Yeah, we got some friends out here today. There's actually a lot of activity going on. Kind of here behind the sun's rays. What is this going on over here? Very interesting. I think, yep, there's another one. Right here. It's kind of hard to see him. He's right in the path of just about going into the disk. But yep, there's definitely one there. I think that's it. Yep. Oh, wait a minute. Uh-oh. 1412 to 1636. That's 2 hours and 24 minutes, folks. Missing data. Wonder what happened there. Look at the sun. You can tell something happened there. Some kind of a pop. Uh-oh. Let's go ahead and bring on Lasgo Z3. Now I have already taken the liberty to look ahead on this, and I saw nothing ahead of this guy. So this was our first one. Really nice to see. Nice to see them when they're nice and close, isn't it? You get a real good look at them. Whoa. So this is what I always find interesting. You see this, it goes from here to here. There's a beginning and there's an end. But where's the head of it? I don't know. But if you look, you can see where some of them are brighter. Now that could be because of the pixelation, or it could be the pulse engine. Yes, a pulse engine, Pulsar engine, nuclear pulse drive. NASA has it. We've had it for a while. There's another one, a beginning and an end. You can see little brighter spots in the middle of it. But there's an even better one. Look at this. I mean, obviously we can see this guy here, but do you guys see this ray of light right here? It's quite a bit lighter, and it just goes right in front of the satellite, and it's pretty wide. Almost like it's like the lighting is warped, or like a warp signature trail, if you will. Uh-oh, there's another one. Right there. Uh-oh, there's another one. You got a head, you got the wings, and you got the tail, and his little fla-la-la-la coming out behind him. I mean, if some people want to say it's an angel, and those are his wings, and whatever, okay, go for it. Call it what you want. But that's just, I think that they're Klingon warbirds of prey, if you will. Oh, see, here's another one. You've got a nice bright ray of light that has a beginning and an end. But where is what made this? I mean, you're not going to sit there and tell me that, oh, that's a meteor. Well, why did a meteor go in this direction? You have a beginning and an end, and where's the meteor? It should be lit up like the 4th of July. Well, that's what we say here in America anyways, but that, for those of us who are very familiar with Star Trek, that would be very indicative of a warp signature trail that we're catching in this light frequency. I mean, that's what it looks like to me. I could be wrong. I doubt it, but I could be wrong. And we got another one that's very faint right here, going straight up. There's a lot of activity going on out here, out in space today, up by the sun, folks. Oh, look, here's another one. He appears right here. See him? He's gone there. 12 minutes there. Boom. Next 12 minutes, gone. Yep, there's one there. We got some form of a V formation here. Ooh, sorry about that. That was a little embarrassing. But here we are. We actually didn't have anything until we get up to here, to 1400. And then, uh-oh. Right up here, as usual, we got our Borg cube. And he's bending the light. Because watch what happens to our timer here. Boop! We bend us, 2 hours and 24 minutes. Just like over on Lasco C2. And then nothing else to the end. But let's go check out a couple other things. And we are over here at Seeds, and there's something I want everybody to pay attention to. Here we are at 7 a.m. in the morning. 29 frames up till 7 in the morning. And then all of a sudden, we go to 1336. That is 6 hours and 36 minutes worth of missing data. What happened there? I don't know. But what I do notice is that there is something right here, and it is hanging out. Just watch this. Go to the next frame. 12 minutes later. 12 minutes later. And that's the end of it. So there is something there for a good bit. So there's 1, 2, 3 frames. It's there. That's a total of 36 minutes. Or isn't it? 1336? That's 12. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. I'm wondering what that is. I've zoomed in on it, and I cannot tell what it is. But it definitely does not go anywhere. So, that's interesting. And over here at windy.com, we're looking at our nitrous dioxide levels. Loser for the United States is Los Angeles, California, 51.65. That is definitely on the danger side. Highway to the danger zone. And then over here near the Tulsa area, which is in my neck of the woods, we're looking at around 22.04. But today's overall winner/loser for highest amount of nitrous dioxide levels is Tehran, Iran. 279.23 meters cubed. That is over 2 3/4 off the charts, folks. What the heck is going on over here? Some kind of nuclear fallout? We're going to have to check that out. Now we are over here on event map for checking out if there's anything to be flagged in the area, anything reported. Of course, I'm sure we're not going to get anything out of Iran, but let's zoom in on Tehran, shall we? And see what we can find. I will say there is something very interesting I found to be true. Does anybody happen to see right over here? Looks like a snow-capped mountain. Maybe like a volcano. Doesn't this kind of look like scorched earth? So just, in a way, like from a volcanic range maybe. We're getting some kind of burping activity going on over there from a volcano. I mean, heck, even this looks like a deep, valley right here, and down here where the water pools, that's where maybe the top of a volcano is that not everybody knows about. I don't know, but I will say this, and I find this very interesting. For those of you who have been following my research about what we got going on with star forts in sacred geometrical or symmetrical shapes, right here is a nice little stone circle and a cross going right through the middle of it. That's interesting. Not saying that that's where it's coming from for the majority of it, but I just find that interesting. So yeah, everybody please stay safe out there. Ooh, you know what? Let's go check our PM 2.5. High level for PM 2.5 comes from Ecuador, of all places. I don't think I've ever seen this down here before. I've never seen PM 2.5 levels down here. Not at these levels. That's just a little ridiculous. I have no idea what's going on over here. But as you can see, definitely on the high side. I wonder what's going on down here in Ecuador. That's just pretty crazy, folks. Everybody else seems to be doing at pretty decent levels. Nothing out of the ordinary. Nothing that's raising any alarms. So everybody stay safe out there. Eyes open. No fear. Pay attention. Try to awaken your neighbors, your family, and your friends. Love is the only way forward.